What's going on, everybody? My name is Justice, and I'm with my guy.
Yo, it's popping, it's Tyaire. How y'all doing out there?
And you're watching the Silky Boys podcast, the waviest podcast out right now for your sports news and what's going on in the culture right now. Tyaire, how you feeling this week?
I'm feeling great, bro. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Wrapping up school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, final week is finally here. Just getting done with this crazy semester, bro. That's all.
That's a fact. Get done with this semester and just clear out the schedule for the next couple of months, and hopefully we can get back on campus. But enough of that talk. Let's get right into it. Last Dance, episodes 4, actually 5 and 6. What were your first reactions? What did you take away from those two episodes?
These 2 episodes was dope to me. It really showed me like the height of like Michael Jordan's stardom, like the stardom that we really weren't there for because we weren't alive. So it just showed me like where like his star went in the 90s, just how big of a person he was. He probably was the most famous person on earth at that time. Like he's probably one of 5 people that could go anywhere in the world and they would know who he was. So it was just cool to really see them tie that into the doc and really just paint like how it wasn't a life he wanted to live. Like he said it, like a real big thing that stood out to the doc was like, everybody wants to be like Mike. Yeah, you want to be like Mike for a day or a week, but would you want to be like Michael Jordan for a year? And I was like, I got that, bro. Because like he literally can't go anywhere. As soon as he steps out his hotel room, it's thousands of people surrounding him. As soon anywhere he goes, he's going to get noticed. So he's literally just caged in and just for the whole world to watch him. And it was just interesting to see how that eventually wore down on him to wanting to retire. So it was just seeing like, because coming into this, like I really, like growing up, I really didn't know why he retired. I just thought, he wanted to play baseball. That's something he always wanted to do. I thought that was the story that I was told and I thought growing up. But I'm like, nah, bro, like he was really worn down from this, bro. Like he was tired of it. He didn't want to do it anymore. So that was just one of the main things to me that I took from it was just how like, he was really just done with it, bro. Like it got too much for him at one point.
Yeah, I'm glad that the documentary touched on that because we as fans, that's something that we always overlook when we look at basketball players, football players, just in general. It's just the amount of attention when you're a star, but when you're also a superstar at the same time, and your face has so many different associations and represents so many different things. Like that following, it's gonna have its effects on you. I'm glad that the doc, of course, spoke about that and which will then lead into his first retirement. We'll go into the next couple of episodes. And with episode 6, it's really cool. We got to find out the whole gambling fiasco, like what happened with that. And for me personally, I always knew about it, but never something I always knew of it, I should say, but never really knew anything about. So my whole thing was like, okay, yeah, that was the one thing Jordan did, but was gamble. But gambling is not really that big of a thing, especially considering that it's not illegal. And the fact that so many regular people during this time were gambling like hell anyway. You know what I mean? So what are your takes on that?
To me, that part just highlighted to me as who he was as a person. He's just a competitive. So like whatever he was going to do it to the end. Like no matter if he was going to be a chef, he was going to try to be the best chef. If he's going to gamble, he's going to try to be the best gambler. So I really didn't see it as an addiction. I just saw it as like, that's just his personality. Like he's not going to do something half-assed. Like if he's doing it, he's going to do it. So I just see like, I can see how it drove him to like, go to Atlantic City before a playoff game or do this. Like that was just something, it was an escape for him from basketball, but it's also not an addiction, but it's just how his personality is that made him so aggressive with that. Like everything he did it big. So like, it didn't taint his image to me. It just highlighted what type of personality he had as a whole, because I feel like the only reason why the outside world looked at it as a problem is because, he's too aggressive. He's a douchebag when he's gambling. This is not safe. But I just saw it as like, Michael Jordan's not going to do anything in life without putting his 100% into it. Like anything he does in life, he wants to be the best at it. So whether that's basketball, gambling, selling shoes, like he's going to do the best at that. So that's really what the gambling situation showed to me. Like, I didn't look at it as bad for him because, like, sports and gambling are intertwined. Like, Vegas literally is the pushing force behind sports. Like, you can't have sports without gambling. And like he said, it never affected his games. Like, Michael Jordan's never going to throw a game. He's Michael Jordan. If he wants to win, he's going to win. Oh, like he said, I'm going to bet on myself. That's all he ever was doing, was betting on himself and his abilities. So yeah, like you said, I really didn't knock it for him. It was just good seeing that bird's eye view of really what was going on during that time, though.
And it brings up
like that story about the drug dealer. Like, I didn't know about that. Like the slim drug dealer dude. Like, I didn't know he was.
Oh yeah.
Like that was just some.
That was wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just like some interesting things, and I think we're gonna get into a little bit more that maybe might be a thing. Is that his gambling issue may have led to the death of his father? I feel like that's some way connected. I feel like we won't ever get the true story behind that, but I feel like that's some way connected between his gambling problems.
We'll see if that eventually comes to light. But real quick, just to kind of backtrack what we were talking about, with kind of just celebrity and just fame and all that. What was I going with this? Damn, I just forgot it. Oh, but essentially just how the media will, when you first come into the league, the media built up Mike for this next big thing. He was the next dude that was going to take the reins from Magic, from Larry, and continue the NBA into the 90s, right? And it's crazy how eventually, once you're at that pinnacle of success for such a long time, the media always eventually tries to find ways to knock you down every single time. And it's just like, I never really knew like they went to that degree for Mike, because it's so weird just seeing that, because like that's what happened with LeBron. That's what happened with Steph Curry and the Warriors. It happens over this time again in sports. It's just something that I never thought would happen to Mike.
Yeah, I just think that's like the allure of sports. I feel like it's the gift and curse of sports. Like media can shoot you to the highest of highs, but then, all right, we need a new story. We need a new storyline. I feel like that's all it really is. We just need a new storyline. Like, what's the story if Michael Jordan wins every year and there's no drama behind it and he doesn't lose and he's just the biggest star in the world and he's selling all his shoes? Like, what's the story in that? Like, it gets boring at a certain point. Like, what's the story in the Warriors winning every year? How about we throw in drama? Oh, Kevin Durant wants to leave. Like, that's what the media is. I feel like if we just sat there and just everything kept being perfect, like no matter what, somebody was gonna find something wrong with anything. Oh, Michael Jordan tied his shoe this type of way. That's what's wrong with Michael Jordan. Like, it could have been anything. They would have found something wrong with him. I just think that's just the way life is. Like, everybody loves you when you're at the bottom, but once you get to the top, then that's when they're going to start throwing everything at your name.
Definitely. All right, bro. So with that being said, transition. So NFL schedule got released, bro. Did you peep some of the highlights?
Yeah,
schedules?
Bro. Yeah, I saw. It's a lot of big games I'm looking forward to early too. First, especially one of the biggest games I'm looking forward to is that Saints Buccaneers game week 1, bro. Like, that's just two of the greatest quarterbacks ever on the field. Like, we only seen them play like 5 times. So to see them play 2 times this year is going to be dope. And just to see really Brady play against all that NFC competition this year, that's really what I'm looking forward to. They got like 6 or 5 primetime games. So like, that's one of the biggest takeaways I got from that is just, I want to see Brady match up against some of the competition that he really never got to face while he was in the AFC. Like, I know he plays Rodgers this year. So like, he's really playing top-notch quarterbacks this year. So I'm looking forward to those battles.
The level of competition and see if he still got at age 42.
Yeah.
For me, right the rip, week 3, Kansas City versus Baltimore. That's going to be a fun game. See what Lamar Jackson is going to do after winning MVP. See how Pat's going to come into the league after just winning a Super Bowl. So that has probably my most hyped game for the season. And another one is probably going to be KC and Tampa.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Potentially Super Bowl matchup. We'll see what that happens. Have Gronk versus Kelsey, Pat versus Tom Brady. We'll see what happens with that.
Also with Lamar, they gave him like a 2-week stretch where he's like playing Deshaun, and then the next week he's playing Pat. So that's gonna be interesting to see like 3 young rookie quarterbacks all battling out in like consecutive weeks. So that's gonna be dope to see too.
As far as quarterback play in the NFL, like, we're good for the next 5-6 years.
Yeah, we're good. I feel like that really, like, the NFL noticed that like you need quarterback star power to boost your ratings. Like, I feel like that got lost for a minute in like the league. Like, everybody was going for like defense. Oh, we need a defense, a strong defense, and we're gonna win. Now you need a star quarterback too to boost up them ratings though.
Yeah, for the rating. Yeah, for ratings sake, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro.
For ratings sake, hell yeah. You can win. Well, let's actually get into it. What did you make of the Andy Dalton signing by the Cowboys? And like, where's this mean for Dak now?
I feel like that's basically Jerry holding in his back pocket that he doesn't need to pay him. I feel like, to me, that shows that, yo, Dak, they not valuing you how you value yourself, bro. Like, they're like, yo, we got an experienced quarterback right here, and if you keep playing, we run it with him and see how it goes, bro. Like, it's really not that serious in the Cowboys' eyes, and I just feel like Dak better get in line or he gonna miss out, because like, I get the Andy Dalton sighting, because like, I don't feel like Andy Dalton is washed at all. I feel like he got a couple years left in him, and if you throw him into that offense, like, he's gonna produce. So like, yeah, I feel like it was a smart signing by Dallas if they're trying to go in the way of not paying Dak, and I feel like it just took a lot of leverage from Dak, that signing did.
Should have just took the money.
Yeah,
You should have just took the $100 million and just called it a day.
Because it's now it's looking like they about to tag you, and then you're gonna be mad all next year because you're not getting.
Be mad all next year, and then on top of that, all right, now who is gonna be one to pay you money on top of that?
You're about to get tagged, and then the Chiefs are about to pay Patrick Mahomes, and then Jerry Jones is gonna look at you like, yeah, you don't deserve that, sir. He just missed his window, bro. He betted on himself too much, and he missed his window. Like, I feel like he fed in too much of that hype, bro. Like, you have to look at it like, bro, you were put into one of the best positions. Like, they didn't draft you as expecting you to be a starting quarterback. You only played because their starting quarterback got hurt. And then you just came and produced. And it was like, oh, we have you now, bro. Like, you can't forget, you have one of the best running backs in the league behind you. You got probably the best line in the league in front of you. Like, you gotta play and take into all the factors, and then know your role, and then know your value. Like, you can't overvalue yourself, because now you're in a situation now, like, they could replace you, and then now you're just out here searching for money, and you're never going to get that deal that you thought you was about to get.
That's a fact. But I think that pretty much take care of NFL stuff. So you had something that you wanted to talk about, bro. So I'm going to just give you the floor, bro. So just go ahead.
I'm disappointed today, bro. I'm disappointed in people, and I'm disappointed in internet, but I can't be disappointed in internet, because the internet is the internet, bro. But 6ix9ine is back, bro. 6ix9ine is back.
Yeah, he's back.
He's the hottest thing in the world. And this is my last time speaking on 6ix9ine on this podcast, bro. I'm never going to speak on him again. I just got to get this stuff off my chest, bro. And it's whatever, bro. 6ix9ine snitched. No, 6ix9ine paid somebody to murder a person for him. He gave cash on video, said, I put a 30-pack on somebody's head. He then turned around and snitched on that same person. That is enough for me. I don't care that they robbed you. I don't care that they kidnapped you. I don't care that they slept with your baby mothers. You went out and sought help from somebody else to do something for you so you can gain from that. And then you went and turned around and told on this person. Like, the feds were not even looking for these people in that case. They didn't care about that case. He brought that up to them. They was questioning him about totally different stuff. He brought that up, and now he's free, and the whole world is joking around with him. Like, it's cool. It's not cool. That's dangerous. That's dangerous to little kids everywhere that see what he's doing and think, oh, I can go be in a gang, and I could go yada, 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 get all my clout from being in the gang, and then turn around and go tell on them. No, you can't do that. That's not safe. It's not always going to work out for you. And I think what's getting lost in this is the definition between famous and infamous. Yes, you're popping because you got 2 million people on your views on your live right now. But are they there because of your music? No, they're there because of the story behind you. They're there because of everything that's going around with you. Are they going to be there in 2 years when, oh, you didn't just get out of jail or you didn't just snitch out of people? No, they're not going to be there. It's just a moment. And I just don't want that to get lost right now. Is 6ix9ine is not famous. He is infamous. Everybody likes him because of the crazy stuff he says to people, the crazy stuff he does. Oh, everybody's SMD, this, that. He was never a crazy musician, crazy music. It was the antics that always drove him. And that's just what it is right now. And it's just disgusting to see everybody posting him, people talking down on Meek. Like, Meek's getting blasted for talking real stuff. Like, why are we supporting him? Everything he's done is detrimental to real street society, bro. Like, it just diminishes what's really out there, and it's disrespectful to people who really have to live that life and really are out here and don't have no other choice. And it's detrimental to people that's in jail right now for the rest of their life because of that man. And we just sitting here joking with him. And I just wanted to come here and say that off my chest, because like it's really disgusting what I'm seeing out there, because like none of it is cool and none of it is funny to me at all. Yeah, but that was just it. What's your thoughts on this whole fiasco that's going on right now?
Bro, from the moment that he got locked up, I was never a fan of him in the first place, to be honest, like off the rip. But since the moment he got into jail, and then obviously the story started finding out about what actually happened, him snitching and all that, I was like, I already didn't like him in the first place. Now this gives me even a better excuse to not even pay attention to him. And like, I was going through my time, I was going through my feed. Every time I saw something, I just swipe up on it, bro. Like, I don't need to see it. Like, keep scrolling by. I don't need that type of literally just negative energy, and just his shenanigans overall just coming into my life, bro. Someone playing like it's something that I don't need to see, nor is it something that I respect at all out of him, because I don't.
And it's like the people that I'm seeing is making me have less respect for you. Like,
that's the other part of it too. It's just like, yo, okay, if we know all of these things, why are we still making him a headline? Why? Because at the end of the day, people have a lot of control over the social media shit. Absolutely, 100%. But it's just like, why do y'all still keep promoting his name, putting his name out there, making his name trending like that? For what reason? Just because it's gonna get you hits off the rip? Like, I can't respect you. Like, if you're a media outlet, I don't know if I can respect you after that, honestly.
Like, I'm seeing everybody just posting him like nothing happened, bro. Like, it's just back to 2017. Everything's fun again with Tekashi, bro. No, like, he did foul stuff that cannot be forgiven, bro. And like, just the whole world just forgotten, and it's just cool again, and it's not cool. Like, it's 12 to 13 men in jail right now because of him. Not saying what they did was right, but it's like, you was in there with them doing all that. You was reaping the benefits of it. You're hot because of them. Like, nobody was care about your music before you got into you had a bunch of Bloods in your video and Gummo. Nobody cared about your music. You released a couple songs before that didn't blow up. So I don't want to hear how you the hottest rapper out. You didn't get hot till you got with them. And now you back out and you're still speaking the same stuff. Like, I just want to see how long it lasts for you. I just want to see how long you can keep this up. Like, it's hot now in the moment because you just got out, but it's not going to last, bro. It's not going to last. I tell you this right now. You're on the wrong side of history, bro. Like, you should have came out, try to completely apologize for that, bro. Just started a whole new wave, bro, because this little moment that you got right now, I give you a year tops, bro. It's not going to last at all.
And I think it's just right before he went into jail, that life only had a finite lifespan. It really did. It was already off the rip going to be a short lifespan. By going to prison, he just shortened that even more. And like you said, he probably has a year at tops of like still being relevant.
And I want all and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. All y'all people that's hyping him up right now, I don't want to see, oh my gosh, how did this happen? R.I.P. R.I.P. when something bad happened to him. Because everything y'all promoting right now is it's going to affect him negatively. Because it's real dudes out there that's really looking for him while he on live with 2 million people. Like, it's really people out there. So I just hope all y'all fans, oh, it's fun now. I don't want to hear no sad RIP posts. I don't want to see it because y'all promoting this and y'all leading to this. So after that, it's done, bro. I don't want to hear nothing else after this, bro. Because the way he going right now is not safe. It's not healthy for him, bro. So I wish him well. He better have 100 security members around him at all times when he moves, because he might think it's a difference between the internet and real life. You gotta leave your house at some point. That's all I'm gonna say.
At the end of the day, just stay true to yourself. That's it.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, stay true to yourself. But let's go ahead and get some music. So Dirk dropped a tape. Nice little mixtape run we've been going on right real quick with Tory Lanez, Dre releasing, and now Dirk. Nice little mixtape run. What do you think of it?
It was real cool. A couple standouts that I have from the song off of like a couple listens. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, let me get a couple standouts. Yeah. So a big standout for me right now is I like Trifling Hoes. That's one I like that a lot. And then Chicago Demons featuring G Herbo, I like. And then what was the main one I liked a lot? I couldn't tell you right. I had to play the song. I forgot the name of the song. Oh, I'll come back next week and tell you. But those three songs right there. Yeah, but first listen is vintage Dirk. He got the singing vibe on it. He got the rapping Dirkio vibe on it. No auto Dirk. But overall, it's a good project. It's something calm to hold you over during the quarantine. But another thing is that I'm noticing about this music, and I saw like Maul from the Joe Biden podcast say this. He's like, it's hard to enjoy some of the music that's being released right now because we in the house. And I agree with that so much. Like, it's so many songs that I'm hearing, bro. I'm like, I would like this song so much more if I heard it at a party, or I heard it like driving in a car, or I heard it like on the radio, or just somewhere different, bro. Like, I just can't enjoy some of these songs while I'm just locked in the house, bro. So I feel like that's why some of the albums that I'm gravitating to more in this like quarantine is like more like chill vibe-ier albums, like the Division album I still listen to every day, even though like even out of quarantine I'll be listening to that. But like just a lot of R&B I've been listening to. Like, I haven't really been heavy on the hip hop right now. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but like I just feel like this quarantine hasn't really allowed me to enjoy music how I really wanted to. How you feel about that?
I think there's definitely something to be said about music being played outside and around other people in a social environment. That definitely has some value. For me personally, I'm still able to enjoy it for what it was, just because I can imagine it. Like, I already think like how a song how a song reaction is going to be out in public. I already have that idea in my head. So from that standpoint, I don't really lose value in it to the new stuff that's being released right now. But I would like to see it outside, like play it outside and see that same type of reaction, just to see if I'm right and see like, oh, this really is popping, or is it just popping to me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally agree with that. But like
that's what I'll say on that, honestly.
Yeah.
But for me, off the rip, probably Three-Headed Goat. It's probably my favorite. I really like Viral Moment too. Internet Sensation I like. Shot Right Demons I like. And Doing So Much I like too. And Street Pride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a calm Dirk album. Like, he just doing what he does, bro, and like you can't really go wrong with it. But like I just gotta listen to it a little bit more, and I feel like I could really give my real review next week.
Did you listen to Slime and Beer though?
I listened to like a couple tracks. Like, I first listened to it on SoundCloud, and then before like they put it everywhere. But I really haven't got through it yet, so I wouldn't really be able to like give the full review on it. But you listen to it?
Nah, literally same thing with me. I listened to 2 songs. Yeah. I didn't even realize that it came out on Spotify, so I was just like, all right, let me keep this in the tuck for later on. But I was just curious to see, because I know I saw like you said, it released beforehand. I want to see if you listen to that.
Oh, and just to throw it back to that little brief combo we had last week on the verses between Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. I'm gonna go with Erykah Badu because I did my little research and I feel like she got the better songs that I'm gonna vibe to a lot. But it's gonna be a good battle. Jill Scott written a lot of songs, but she also has a lot of songs for herself. So like she has that aspect in there to be able to play songs that she's written that everybody knows along with her songs. So it's gonna be a fair fight. But I feel like Erykah Badu songs are just like too big. I feel like there's not many songs you could play after Call on Tyrone. Like, that's just a song that just everybody knows. Like, you could just call on Tyrone. Like, that's just a legendary song. But yeah, it's gonna be a great battle. It's good to see the women finally getting a spotlight. But yeah, I'm going with Erykah Badu just to have that stamped and published so the world can know. So we can come back and recap it next week.
Recap it. For me, honestly, I didn't do my research. I'm just gonna go in just blind to everything and just be like, yo, let me see what you got. Just show. Like, I'm gonna just see what happens. And it's gonna be a vibe. I can tell you that right now. It's gonna be a vibe.
It's definitely gonna be a vibe, bro. Like, incense
enjoy it,
burning, bro. I'm gonna burn.
I'm just enjoy it. I kind of wish I was outside for it, but I'm still enjoy it.
For real, bro. When you think we're gonna be back out, bro?
Bro, and honestly, we're not gonna be outside probably until 2021 like that.
Bro,
like, honestly, like like I feel like by August, September, like we'll be able to go outside a little bit, but like by like spring 2021, summer 21, I think we'll be fully outside again.
Bro, I'm not trusting that outside when they first open it, bro. I'm not out there, bro. Like, I'm gonna let y'all go have fun with that, bro. Y'all gonna come back with like half arms and like all type of shit. Like,
for real, let the first wave go. Let the first wave go. Sit in your house for like an extra 2 to 3 weeks and then go outside.
Facts, bro. Like, it's too much. Oh, bro. And one thing I just want to say, bro, I just had to say this. I want to say RIP to, let me get his name right. Make sure I got the right name, bro. RIP to Ahmaud Arbery, bro. I don't know if y'all didn't see it, if y'all didn't see it. He got killed for jogging, being black and jogging by two disgusting men who shouldn't even be able to live right now. But RIP to him, prayers to his family. It's really disgusting that we still got to go through this in 2020. And I just pray for change, bro. And I just wanted to just say RIP to Aubrey. That's all I had to say on that.
It was senseless. It was a horrific act. Like, just prayers to the family. You know,
like, it's just sad that it's 2020 and we still got to go through this. And then we got clowns just praising, sending people away for life. Like, that's another reason why I was so mad today, bro. I'm like, it's so much going on in the world right now, and we really just applauding a clown right now, bro. Like, it's too much going on. We going through too much for this to be the biggest news right now, bro. Like, this should not be what's on our minds right now, bro. Like, that literally like, the news broke earlier this week, and who's talking about that right now? Nobody. Like, those guys got arrested yesterday. I bet you that's not the number one trending story right now. I bet you see 6ix9ine trending right now. That's what got me mad. Like, where we at in a world where we praise clown stuff instead of what we should really be talking about and what's really going on in the world, bro. Like, we're in a whole pandemic, bro. Like, and this is the stuff the whole world is gravitating. Like, the fact that I saw 2 million people in there really got me aggravated, bro. Like,
wait, it was 2 mil?
2 mil in a live, bro. At once, bro. Like, up top, 1.9, you can see it. I'm like, wow, this is what we doing with ourselves right now?
That's wild.
Well, that's that on that. We could close the episode here, bro.
All right, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Silky Voice Podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, tell everybody about this. We'll see you on the next one, straight up.
For real, bro. Stay real. Stop praising rats.
That's a fact.